At the moment.
Welcome to Shake It Up on Canuck Tunes Online Radio, broadcasting live coast to coast to coast and worldwide, direct from Hamilton's own pub, the Cat Fiddle, 174 John St South at Augusta. Today's guests, Greg Moverley and Stella. Our host, he is such a hick, he doesn't even have a trapeze in his bedroom. Here he is, famous Framus. And I forgot my tongue at home.
Your tongue is a little rusty.
It is. It's been a long few
Alex,
months.
grab the WD-40 up there for Gary. We gotta grease him up. Lube him up.
Lube him up. No, I need more than WD-40.
How are you, my friend?
Oh, it's been the summer, eh?
It's been a summer.
Been a hot one.
It's been a hot one, a cold one, everything in between.
In between, except snow.
Yeah.
And that's coming. Damn it. That is coming.
Yes.
But I digress.
You digress.
It's been a great summer in Hamilton. Not so much in the way of shows, I found.
Right.
You know, with big shows, yeah, we have Paul McCartney coming up in November. But as far as big shows that happen in the summer, not in Hamilton. That was probably part and parcel because of what they're doing at the former Cops Coliseum.
Yeah, it's
Now
going to be ready
TD
for
Arena.
the Cops Coliseum, or for the Paul McCartney show,
Right,
right?
right. And all they're hiring 600 people, but like
TD
1,500 people showed up.
Yeah.
Something insane. So it's wow. And, you know, the only highlights really were the Who, that was last night. Our Lady Peace, they reunited. Same with Blue Rodeo. They did their 40th.
Wow.
This summer. But
40th. And the Who did their farewell concert again?
Their farewell.
The first one they did, it's funny, Roger Daltrey's 81. The first farewell concert they did was in 1981, wasn't it?
Yeah, and he was what, 51 then?
Yeah.
So, yeah, times are tough when you're a rock star.
I know,
obviously.
man. I mean, I don't know, but I've heard.
You know, Super Crawl is coming up next in Hamilton. That's next weekend. A lot of good talent that have been on the show and have been on Canuck Tunes Radio will be featured during that weekend.
Well, I hope they announce it.
It's online, really. And then the weekend after is, of course, the Ancaster Fair. So it's never a dull
Fair
moment.
season, yeah.
Yep. Fair. Well, it has been for what?
You did the Dundas,
Cactus
Festival
Fest,
a couple weeks ago, or last
middle
month?
of August. Yep. And then Canada Day weekend was the It's Your Festival at
Yes.
Gage Park, and that was a big success. So, and we're going to have the Shakers on at for Halloween.
Oh, wow.
To benefit It's Your Festival.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah. So it's going to be a dinner and a show with the Shakers. So.
And we're starting up here at the Cat Fiddle again.
Cat Fiddle
Live
again.
music.
For a Friday.
Friday, Saturday, Sundays.
Fish Friday.
Fish Fridays, yes.
And for as far as entertainment, we have the Jerks, the JRCs tonight.
Nice.
And then the Chris Wheeler Band tomorrow night. Shows
top
start
drawer.
at 9.
Top drawer entertainment.
Indeed. But let's clue in. Let's clue in everybody with the man of the hour.
What?
We?
He's here?
Here is the man of the hour. Dad of the year. Husband in good standing so far. Resident dish pig server, potato slicer, and grand poobah. The owner and big toe of the Cat and Fiddle. Please welcome Alex Patry.
The big toe. Have we got a microphone for... Oh, it's right here. There we go. Look at that. Great to see you. Great to see you, boss. Thank you. The boss. Go ahead. Is it on?
Should be on. There's a switch. Did you turn it off?
No.
Try it now.
Check. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Welcome, everybody. Alex.
Thanks for being here, everybody.
We missed you, man.
Yeah. I miss me, too, sometimes.
Yeah.
And that, right? But then I wake up and it starts all over and I want to just leave myself. And that's so...
Well, you love yourself first. That's what they say.
I hate having my back to people. I apologize.
Well, no.
And,
doesn't matter where you turn. You're going to have your back to somebody.
But, yeah, our fall season now starting up as of today. Like you said, the Jerks are tonight. Chris Wheeler. We got a great lineup of bands from Hamilton. We have some bands that have never been here coming up. So I want to start when you were saying the Ancaster Fall Fair. So when I was 15 years old, I grew up in Toronto. Of course, I ran away with Conklin shows at 15 years old.
Joined the circus.
Yeah, I was with them. I was with them for a number of years. So in the fall fairs, I did all those Ancaster, Simcoe, Caledonia, all that kind of stuff, right?
You've been everywhere, man.
Yeah, pretty much. I stayed with them, and I ended up full-time with them, traveling all over North America, actually, as a supervisor with them. And that, so it was fun. And I own an antique carnival, and that I have a merry-go-round, an octopus, and a bunch of other rides that I bought for the kids. And I'd set them up at the farm, and the kids would come over and play on them.
Nice.
And, fall fairs are really cool, and that's something I always enjoyed. And like I said, I was out there 10, 11 years, and then I had to get a real job because that was way too much fun.
Yeah, and my uncle let me have my toes nibbled on by pigs.
Oh, yeah? Oh.
Trying to feed them, yeah.
What, he was trying to feed you to the pigs?
Yeah, right? Only in one piece instead of a bunch.
Well, it's funny.
Was that a booth at the fair or just for fun at home?
It's fun at home. Fun at the Greenland House at Christmas.
Nice.
Well, back in the day, it was funny because it was Townsend's Farms. They were at, I think, Ancaster or somewhere, Dundas out that way back in the day, and they had a petting zoo. But they had the pig races and the duck races. So we had the inside scoop because there was always a leader duck, and I would bet on it, and I bet other people, and I was winning a crap load of money.
The duck races.
Well, it wasn't fixed. You had the duck that was always
Insider
in front,
trading.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how you built your empire that we're sitting in today.
Yeah. Something
duck race
like that.
winner.
So
roll them bones, buddy.
Yeah. So I'm glad we're back. It's going to be an exciting fall and winter. I don't usually do this, but November 22nd, we're going to have a 50s band during the day, and then a rock band at night. We got country coming in on matinees here on Saturdays, right? And then rock at night. So we're excited about that kind of stuff. But
what's the occasion on the 22nd, boss?
The 23rd is my 65th birthday.
65th birthday, everybody. This fall.
Really,
coming this fall.
It's unbelievable, eh? You know.
A true senior.
I only look 63 and a half, but
this
you know,
is
I'm
the
really
hardest working
65.
man in show business.
And that, so I'm doubling up the band that day. We're gonna party. The band coming in during the daytime. Sorry, I can't even remember their name now, but they're 50s, and it's their birthday too in November. So.
Big month.
Yeah, so that's going to be a cool month. I'm excited for all that, but keep your eye out for that kind of stuff.
Who's the band that night? Do you know?
Not off the top of my head now.
I do. Famous and Betty Band.
Oh, yeah.
Shameless self-promotion, everybody. Thank you very much.
Sorry. Well, I'm really not.
You're not sorry. Come on.
So I took over the booking bands and all that, and it got crazy, and it's a really hard gig to do, booking bands. I hired a guy.
Here we go.
And unfortunately, he only lasted.
Couldn't take the pressure.
He only lasted 2 days.
No, you're doubling. He only lasted 24 hours.
Yeah,
really. You're
yeah.
giving him an extra day.
So I got a response from this young lady, and I saw the emails going back and forth. And this guy, you know, God love him because I do.
Here comes the embellishment of the story, everybody.
Yeah, this isn't bullshit. This is true.
Okay.
But so, you know, when you deal with bands, right, you're direct and to the point. This is what we pay. This is our times. This and it's short.
All
and
business,
sweet.
baby. All business.
And it has to be, right? So there's no miscommunication. Well, this young guy that I hired to book bands, right? He wrote her a letter like 6 pages long, almost, right? And it's like, I've seen you a bunch of times, and you're really great, and I love you. And it just kept going on and on, right? But he never got around about hiring her, right? Because I think he got lost in his note, right? But
yes.
But then
effusive praise.
But then he phoned me, and it was just funny. because he was all apologetic
And he handed in his resignation.
Yeah, over the phone because he was too chicken shit to see me in person.
Well, I don't know where you live. You won't tell me.
So could anybody guess who it might be that was there for 24 hours? Who? Can anybody say?
Famous, everybody. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but
you still got the gig, right?
I still got the gig, yeah.
Yeah, I forgave him.
I'm a song and dance man. I'm not a calendars and businessman.
No, but it was funny and it was cool, right? But
well, we'll always have this story together.
Honestly, well, yeah, I'm not bored of it yet.
No,
so.
yeah, exactly.
But regardless, Famous is awesome as our host, right? He does his research, and he's always on top, and he makes life simple for the artists that come here. And then Gary, of course, man, our
sound man,
our sound man,
all caps,
right? You know, he's all business when it comes to that to make sure it all goes out good. And then, of course, in the background we have Kimberly hiding, right?
She's the straw that stirs the drink.
Yeah, she's the anchor, and that so all is good. So just welcome back. Keep your eye out for all the bands coming in, and just have fun with it, man.
Let's do it.
And right on. Well, thanks for being here.
Social media.
Boss.
Take care.
Cat and Fiddle Hamilton on Instagram. Cat and Fiddle on Facebook.
All the channels. All the channels.
All the socials. So wow.
Well,
here
we're
we
all
go.
just loving each other up today.
Aren't we? It's been a
as
while.
well we should be.
It's we all need that body warmth. It's been like 2 months.
Yep, exactly.
And I was worried that I wouldn't know how to put this shit back together. But so far, so good.
So far, so good. You should.
And
have
good
said
thing,
that, though.
too, because we got a great number of guests here today.
Absolutely.
Number one, featuring Mr. Greg Moverley.
Greg Moverley, welcome to the show, Greg.
That's me. Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
A Renaissance
Thanks for
man.
having me.
Yes.
Yes.
You want to start us off with a song, and then
I would love to.
we'll chew the fat.
And then we'll chew the fat. So, this first song here is, wrote this a number of years ago, and I'd like to dedicate this to anybody who, like me, grew up with Fisher-Price toys. Well, that Main Street Steakhouse presents Sing and Sing. Every Friday at the market, there's a sale on ham. I wish that I was younger than I am, so I could live in the Fisher-Price town. Well, they're always hiring at the barber shop. Pays whatever you want and you don't gotta mind. It's so quiet at night you can hear a pin drop. I'd like to live in Fisher-Price town. All the Fisher-Price houses in a Fisher-Price town are filled with love for everybody, yellow, purple, and brown. You can leave your door open from sun up to down. When you get drunk, you weeble, but you don't fall down. I'd like to live in a Fisher-Price town. From belly aches to bruises from a slip and a fall, the children's hospital walk down Main Street, 'cause there ain't no mall. I'd like to live in a Fisher Price town, where the Main Street Steakhouse presents Sing Sing. Every Friday at the market there's a sale on hay. How I wish that I was younger than I am, so I could live in Fisher Price town, so we could all live in a Fisher Price town.
Yes, Greg Moverley.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you for evoking Weebles once again in my consciousness.
Yes, yes.
Oh my God. All those lovely jingles.
Flashback, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Totally. Usually when I have flashbacks, it's me rolling in a ditch somewhere with long grass and waking up under a tree. But thank you for the Weeble.
It's a different one, yeah.
Yeah, it's different, totally different flashbacks. But Greg Moverley, a Renaissance man.
A Renaissance man of sorts.
You are one prolific artist, my friend.
I try to.
Yes.
I think my problem is not so much creating; it's telling people about what I've created. You know, it's that.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm not big on.
I've been failing at the
promotion
music
and
business
social
for
media.
decades.
Artists aren't they?
No,
you know.
we're not PR firms.
No.
We're not wired that way.
So it's been great, though. I mean, stuff like, Instagram. I mean, back in the days, right, you would have to, like, I don't like phones. I don't like calling people.
Right.
Anxiety. And, if you had phone people to book a show, like, I'm not going to do that.
No, not doing that. No.
Not doing that. But now that it's, send an email, sure,
Right.
that's great, And, it's great. I mean, I'm, real introverted type of a person, so I have to actually book shows so that I go out.
Yes.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But you are introverted. You're an introverted extrovert.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
a
yeah.
superior inferiority complex.
For right now, nobody sees when I leave here and go home in my pajamas. Right?
Well, how much more comfortable can you be?
Yeah, totally, right? Yeah.
Well, you're a filmmaker, artist, writer,
comic book. I've got some stuff coming that it'll be probably up your alley there.
Ooh, that sounds like it could tickle you.
And and really, like, I've been working on playing a whole bunch of old folk songs are really what I'm into now, like old bluegrass tunes,
right?
Stuff like that. For so long, I played by myself, right? Really into country blues.
Sure.
Mississippi John Hurt,
oh my God,
Reverend Gary Davis, stuff like that,
now
right? Where it's just somebody with a guitar making magic, right?
For sure.
And I just got caught up in that for so long that I didn't really play music with other people.
Is that what kind of lit the fire?
Yeah,
you
totally,
saw those guys when you were younger, and you just wanted an acoustic guitar and a harmonica rack, and that was
harmonica. Bob Dylan, man,
yeah.
Mr. Tambourine Man.
That was
you
were on the quest.
I was on the quest. I had my mom had it on a cassette tape in the car. We'd drive around, and I just kept rewinding it. To hear it over, and she just reached out her hand and said, "That's enough." Okay, well, I got to get a guitar then.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so here I am.
DIY, do it yourself.
Yeah.
And how old were you when you picked up the guitar?
Well, I was probably like 17 when I picked it up, so I maybe even a little late for some. You see, like on
that's a good age.
YouTube now, right? Like when I was learning, I had to take a bus from the mountain down to the library. Go walk through to the 5th floor, find the music book section, dig through and see what they had, check it out, take it home, and learn.
Yes.
Now any song I want to learn there's some 12-year-old on YouTube teaching it.
Totally.
That you pick it up in 10 minutes.
They're
right?
more proficient than the original artist. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just real great time to be alive for that kind of stuff.
It saves you bus fare anyway, for sure.
Yeah.
Because the bus isn't getting any cheaper.
But even, it's just a much different world there. I played a bunch before before the pandemic, I guess, right?
Right.
You know,
Played
and,
out, you mean? Like,
played out,
yeah.
yeah.
Like
Mostly
around Hamilton?
open mics, like,
Okay.
you know,
Yep.
homegrown and,
Oh,
you
homegrown,
know,
nice. Yeah.
yeah, homegrown nights
Mike's
were
place.
amazing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And just a lot of, just stuff like that, really, right? I had a job where I couldn't really book shows in advance because I didn't know what my schedule was going to be. And I had, you know, my kids were a lot younger then, and it was just, you know, different time. So,
Sure.
I went through a little, life implosion there. Then the pandemic happened.
Yes.
Do you guys remember the pandemic? Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah, barely. Yeah. And,
Grist for the mill, though,
yeah.
as the artist goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And coming out of that, and then it was like, wow, like I'm a different person now. And I just kind of went back to playing like the old music,
Right.
the, you know, really old stuff, the traditional
foundational.
tune, the foundational, right? And to go back to that stuff and then to start playing with other people is like just opened it up. Like life is beautiful when you're playing music.
Absolutely, yeah. And you're playing with other people now? You're playing like...
I've got a little band. I got my gal Heather over there.
Hello,
And,
Heather.
The back alleys is what we're going.
back alleys,
And
yeah.
we're on Instagram as at the back alleys.
At the back alleys.
And we do just old time folk and bluegrass.
like a bluegrass
stuff.
kind of band? Acoustic?
Yeah.
Like what other instrumentation?
I guess our genre, we call it backyard garden folk.
Nice.
And,
You got to have a label.
You got to have
Everybody
a label.
needs
right?
a label.
Yeah, I know.
A genre.
At least it's not
Everybody
gnomes.
needs a label.
What's that?
And,
Not gnomes, it's folk.
Yeah.
unknown folk. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, there's so many subgenres and everything there. They just make up your own and
Totally.
whatever, right?
Might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And you guys are playing out as well as
We're
the
playing
back
out. We
alleys?
played last night. We
Oh,
opened
yeah.
for Peter and the Wolves
How was
at
that?
the Bright Room. It was incredible, man. What a great show.
That's amazing.
They were
Ginger
so
was
good.
there too?
The-
Ginger St. James? Did she play?
No, it was the Fabulous Wonderfuls.
Oh, okay.
Do you know them?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Al
Oh,
and
have they been
Big
on
Al
here?
and John.
Yeah. Oh, incredible. That was my first time seeing them.
Totally. And they're hilarious,
Oh,
right?
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're just so good. And then Peter and the Wolves is rockabilly dance band, like so good. They had a
Mm-hmm.
sax player, great big stand-up, and just
From out west,
killer
right,
band
those guys?
from out west.
Yeah.
Yeah. Passing through, I guess they're doing the circuit. I don't
They
know
did
how
the
people
horseshoe
are
the
doing
night
it
before or
these-
tonight.
Yeah. I think tonight actually
With Ginger, actually.
Yeah.
That's why I thought
Oh,
Ginger
that's
was
what
playing.
it is. Yeah. And I mean, kudos to them for going across country, man. I've
not
never
easy.
done that. Like,
Ooh.
not easy.
It's not easy,
You
man.
know, but my tours.
Don't
have
plan
been-
on making money, I'll tell you that.
no, right?
Don't even
I mean,
plan
you
on
can't
breaking
do that
even.
anymore.
Yeah.
Like it's I think making music is a lifestyle choice, not a
Yes.
a way to earn your life. You know.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
But it's a way to enhance your life,
Yes.
to live your life, to give and receive your life, and share your humanity for sure.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, how about, speaking of sharing your humanity, how about throwing another song our way?
Yeah, throwing another song. All right. This one here, I wrote this on a banjo, but it translates all right to the guitar. These are the Gambler's Blues, not my blues. Well, I won my wife in a poker game, and I throw my hand to lose her again. She don't let me play no more. I gotta mind her kids, scrub her floor. It's not the way I thought things would be. I want it all turned out differently. But you gotta play the hand with which you're dealt. And if you got a flash, I could really use a belt. I saw myself in a rock and roll band, touring around in a crappy old van, town to town, gig to gig, never giving up till we made it big. I'd be center stage and singing lead, playing that guitar till my fingers bleed, drinking my face off all night long, telling all the groupies I'd write 'em a song. But all my dreams would go up in a big flash of smoke, 'cause I ain't ever held a guitar and I can't play a note. Maybe I could find some other guys to play with me just as soon as I learn to sing in key. I'ma pack my things and hit the road. Get on out of here before my head explodes. Never play another hand of poker, you can bet. I'm gonna start my life over with a spin at roulette.
Gambler's Blues. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
So when did you start, when did you first come up with your, when you wrote your very first own song and you got that kind of
My very
jolt?
that first jolt.
That first jolt of,
I started writing really early, I think, like as soon as I picked up the guitar.
Right.
And just a lot of probably rehashing, because I was so into folk and blues. Dylan was the gateway there into Mississippi John Hurt, Ramblin' Jack Elliott. So I had a lot of folk music is throwing lyrics together, you know.
Sure.
And so I kind of started doing that, but then I suppose I should do it now. I haven't done it in a while, but the very first song I wrote, the first real song that I wrote, is a song called Rosie, and I wrote that in downtown Halifax. I went to a play, I read poetry, and I wasn't comfortable enough to play my guitar on stage, but I had some poems.
Right.
So I would go and read these poems and go back, wander through downtown, take the bus back to the suburbs. And I was very inexperienced, woefully inexperienced with women at the time. And a lady of the night offered me her company, and I was flattered.
Yes.
What did Mr. Knight
but I
have to
declined. And then on the way home, I wrote on the bus ride home. This just popped into my head, and I got downstairs to my basement and kind of strung it together with the chords that I knew.
Yeah.
And there it was.
One of those ones, as
One
fast
of
as you
those
could write it
ones.
down,
Yeah,
it
as fast-
it unveiled itself.
Right, I've only had a couple of those.
Those are, it's quite a profound experience, yeah, when you can.
It really is,
it's
yeah.
just
Yeah.
through you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and
Yeah.
it's just there all of a sudden, and yeah.
Yeah, those are the good ones for sure.
Those are the good ones. Well, I suppose I should play it then.
If it's handy in your repertoire, how could we do the
Yeah,
origin
all right.
story and not
I
hear
don't-
the
yeah,
song?
what's the anyway, I don't think of it as like a love song or anything. It's more of a lullaby for the working girl.
Okay. Lullaby for the Working Girl. Nice.
Well, it's 1 a.m. Rosie's stuck inside a snowstorm. She's huddled in a doorway, doing her best to stay warm. Well, she'll put on her gloves and she'll pull down her hat. She knows that soon someone will buy her love for a $10 bill. Rosie will kiss you on the mouth for a $50 bill. Rosie will move it down south for a $100 bill. You can get inside a Rosie. At 2 a.m. Rosie's outside in the I blew it. At 2 a.m. Rosie's in a shitty motel room. She's putting on her lipstick, fixing her hair in the bathroom. Well, she'll take off her shoes and she'll hike up her dress for half an hour. Rosie will love you the best for a $10 bill. Rosie will kiss you on the mouth for a $50 bill. Rosie will move it down south for a $100 bill. You can get inside of Rosie. Well, at 3 a.m., Rosie's back outside in the snow. She's all made up. She's got nowhere to go. Well, she'll pull down her hat and she'll light up a smoke. Sometimes she thinks this is all just a joke. That's for a $10 bill. Rosie will kiss you on the mouth for a $50 bill. Rosie will move it down south for a $100 bill. You can get inside a Rosie.
To the imagination of a young man walking his way through downtown Halifax. Your brain was just firing.
Firing on all cylinders.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? You have to be like open to that, all the time, right?
For sure.
Because there's so many triggers that can prompt you to jot
yeah.
something down or
Street
whatever,
signs,
right? You know, I have
turn
a
a
bunch
phrase,
of notebooks.
a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing about being an artist is it sounds pretentious, and I would never even. It took me years to even pretend to talk like this, but being an artist isn't just being, when you have a guitar and a microphone in front of you. Being an artist is going through the world and being open to translating those signals, to articulating them.
Right.
and-
Yeah.
and
Well
spitting
said.
them
Well
back
said.
out
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
something that we can both, identify with and
Relate to.
understand and like I say, it's a shared humanity. But
Right.
you got to be
Yeah,
open.
yeah.
You got to have your antennae turned
Your
on.
antenna, it is.
Yeah.
It's almost like a radio receiver.
For sure.
Or something
Sometimes they get stepped
yeah.
on and it hurts, but that's
Yeah.
part of the deal too, right?
Oh, totally.
Because there's a
Oh, yeah,
sensitivity
it can't all
involved.
be good.
You have to be, exactly. You have to be open to the
Yeah.
kicks in the balls and the and the kisses on the mouth as well, for sure.
Yeah.
And I was listening to your, and not the other way around, the kick in the mouth and the kiss on the balls, which is also something that could happen to. Could happen to artists, you never know. You got to be open. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
You gotta
open
be
to whatever happens.
Whatever happens, yeah. I was listening to your latest. You're quite prolific recording career, but I was listening to your latest record, instrumental record.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What was the impetus to put that down? Beautiful
of it-
record, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
nice, sweet sounding record.
Sweet sounding, and I
Yeah.
think that is, I think just I like to just play
Yeah.
sometimes with no,
Just tickle the ivories.
I'm kind of learning a lot about music theory. I didn't learn about a lot of it when I first started. And,
Yeah.
I'm realizing that, hey, maybe this stuff's important.
So there's an underlying kind of.
So there's an underlying thing that
structure to
makes
music?
sense.
Really?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
And fascinating, right?
Yeah.
Who would have thunk
Huh.
it?
Not me.
And, it's kind of me messing around with figuring out, how to take maybe a riff and expand it into something. And just messing around with the microphone, and then you get something that is like, oh,
So
hey,
you're
that's all right.
your home studio guy?
Yeah,
or?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so yeah.
GarageBand and like a USB
You're
mic is all I
digitally
use.
literate?
Right? Like, yeah.
Digital creator.
Yeah.
Right.
Digital
So-
creator.
yeah.
Yeah. And
That's funny because you're more of a you seem like more of an old-timey kind of,
yeah.
you
a little
know,
bit of
tactile kind of aesthetic to your music, and yet you're doing it through the digital
through the
digital
means.
machinery.
It's, it's, I think, just easier to do it that way. Like, can you imagine back in the, like, you know, if this was 25 years ago, how much would it cost to make an album?
Oh, for sure, yeah. Well, we can ask Lily Sass because she's...
Right, yeah.
A lot.
And, yeah.
Probably still paying for it today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Empty purse.
you know, I'll say, like, my standards are pretty low.
You and I have so much more in common the longer we sit here together. Yes. Low expectations and low standards.
Low expectations,
lowering
low
by the
standards.
second.
Sure, man. Everything's great when you have low expectations.
Yes.
And so it's you know, I don't the lo-fi aesthetic sort of suits me. I don't need like a polished studio recording.
Yeah.
And I'm more about capturing sort of the feel or the vibe of what it is. And once I get something that is nice, you know, after, you know, just messing around for a few months, you've got a little stockpile of stuff that are nice, and then it's like, well, I don't really play the mandolin that well. Maybe if I get the mandolin out, I can figure out a mandolin part. So I've just, like, kind of, it's just me playing with myself, basically.
Right, yes. In a musical context,
In a musical
of course, yes.
context, yes. There's, nothing creepy about it at all.
No, not at all.
Once it's done, it's just different. Like, I've done a couple of instrumental albums.
Okay.
And it's more just because of there's just something there that I wanted to capture, and I don't even there's a few set instrumental pieces that I do, but really I prefer to just kind of let her rip.
And then you kind of put the pieces together, clipping
yeah.
and digitally just kind of
clip it, you know,
fits.
like GarageBand, like I just lay down the bed track, and then the best thing about digital is that delete button, because it's like, okay, well, here's take 49, and maybe one of these will work. But you do, you know, 3 takes of a mandolin. You take the, you know, top third and then the middle third, and you know, you piece together everything, and it's fun. I mean, I'm a type of person where I like to kind of get into the nitty gritty and do that kind of stuff. And it's you know,
but
better
there's a bit of a dichotomy here, because you're cut and paste and all about the digital, and yet I noticed that you had 1-page stories on your socials, but it's a picture of a lined paper, handwritten story.
It's sort of when the mood strikes, like, it's you know, it feels nice to just do creative things and then let
analog
them go.
or pen and paper.
Pen and paper.
Yeah.
And really, I've got a sketchbook. I draw in pencil, and then I do with a little marker, do the outlines, very tactile in that way.
Yeah.
And even, like, there's something about writing in, like, a nice notebook.
Oh, for sure.
When you got, like, the right pen, when you are carving words into the page,
man.
like,
are you in my mind right now?
Beautiful. Yeah.
No, there's nothing like just the possibilities of a notebook and a good pen.
The possibilities, right?
Yeah, and it just, like, looking at that and thinking, wow, man, what can I do with that?
What could I do with that? Yeah.
And now
I can sure write a lot of crap in here.
Yeah, I have notebooks and notebooks of garbage, crappy songs in my
but, you know, it's
there,
funny because you have to write the garbage before the good stuff comes. Like, you know.
So the good stuff is coming then? Is that what you're saying?
Eventually.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what they keep telling me.
Yes.
Keep doing it. Yeah, that old songwriter joke, right? What's your favorite song that you wrote? My next one.
Exactly. Yeah. My next one, for sure.
And it is, you know, it's just, I think, once you start tuning into that radio, and to the antenna, and to keep yourself open, that it's,
and you're working your
it becomes
craft
a way of life, right?
You're a craftsperson, and you're honing it, and you're
honing it, very much. You know, like I hopefully there's inspiration that comes, but you know, there is a lot of the actual craft of it. I'm just a geek about songwriting.
Yes.
And, you know, a geek about
starting to be a geek about music theory, and it's just fascinating. I think the beautiful thing about music is the more I learn and the more I study, I realize I don't know
anything.
shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nothing at all.
For sure.
Yeah.
But the kind of the eureka of sitting there with your notebook and your guitar in your lap, and then half an hour later you got something on the page, and you have something in the world that wasn't there before. And for that, that little time period, it's the greatest song on the earth right now.
The greatest song on earth, the greatest feeling in the world.
Totally.
Like it's beautiful.
So to be able to translate that and to put that in the world is worth every thousands of dollars that I've lost in the last 25 years. I don't care. Every case of unsold CDs in my shed. Coasters and self-defense weapons, actually, because they're quite pointy.
Oh,
the old plastic
okay,
cases.
right. Yeah.
I was trying to market them as self-defense keychains for a time there, because you could really get it in somebody's eye socket, but people wouldn't go for it.
Well, CDs are coming back apparently.
Are they?
Yeah, I think the vinyls had quite the resurgence.
Vinyl, yes, definitely.
I've heard like cassette tapes are coming back too. It's like I think it seems like the kids like the tactile stuff.
I think I think there's movements to be like for cassettes. Maybe it's just like the cool factor of being the rarity of it.
Nostalgia,
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the 8-track.
The practicality of it is probably not.
Yeah.
You used to see 8-tracks in the gutter when
I'm
you were
just
driving
waiting
around
for the
town.
resurgence of the 8-track.
How many 8-tracks were tossed out the window when you couldn't track 2 and you're like out the window.
Gone.
Well, speaking about the window, how about
out the window.
How about throwing another song?
I'll throw out another song here.
It doesn't have to be out the window, but
yeah,
we're in front of a window right now. So,
all right, this is this song. I wrote this song about my granddad, about my granddad's place. I was lucky enough to live with him for a while, and formative years, 17, 18, 19. I lived with him off and on, and he was just a real good guy who really gave a lot lot of insight.
Laid the wisdom on you?
Laid the wisdom
and
on me.
Were you receptive to it at the time?
I was.
Usually you'll take it from a grandparent when you're a teenager. You won't take it from a parent, but you'll take it from a grandparent.
No, from a grandparent, yeah.
For sure.
So, this is called George's Place. Things have gotten pretty quiet over at George's place. No one's rattling round them old walls, and all the mirrors miss his face. Phone is stopped ringing off the hood, the faucets all run dry. No clock chimes the hours away, bluebirds stopped coming by. Things have gotten kinda lonely over in George's yard. The peach tree is all dried up, the garden took it pretty hard. The sandbox has grown over with weeds and grass and such. I can still hear the old man's voice, and I miss it very much.
George's place. No one's rattling round them old walls. All the mirrors miss his face.
Nice.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Nice song, man. I had a couple good grandpas too, for sure.
Right on, yeah.
So how do you, being a true multidisciplinary artist,
Yes.
how do you carve up your time? Like, do you sit down and say, okay, it's time for drawing, it's time for writing stories?
No,
it's time
I
for
tend to go by intuition. I don't force anything.
Right.
That was a hard lesson to learn because
Yeah.
if you ever want to get frustrated artistically,
Try and
make
force
yourself do
something for sure. Yeah,
right?
totally.
And it's like if you're trying to learn something or you have to be in the mood to do it.
Yes.
And I think all of it is very much like a muscle. You just have to do it regularly, and then you just need to kind of keep doing it.
Yes.
And I like to have a lot of projects on the go, and like
projects being like visual art, stories, music, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, all that kind of
in the
stuff.
air. Right.
And just the way my brain works, if I get stuck on something, I don't force it or go to try and figure it out. I just switch and go to something else.
Right.
Take a left turn and, okay, well, just get your sketchbook and do something then.
Just to exercise
that, yeah,
artistic
yeah.
beast inside.
And, I think the more it gets fed, the hungrier it gets.
Sure.
And, some days when you're slugging away at the old 9 to 5, that's a good thing there, is that I've got like a steady 9 to 5 that is no overtime and all. It's like, it's not a super stressor job. Right. It's, and
you can keep your mind.
I can keep my mind.
Yes.
And I can also make my bills most of the time. And, so I'm not relying on my art to make a living.
No.
And that was a lesson I had to learn a real long time ago, that nobody can anymore.
No.
There are very, very few, and it's a 24-hour job.
Stratification of wealth and corporate, and the stratification of music is the same pyramid that's been built.
And even the artists that are huge today, it's not them that are getting rich. It's all their handlers and the managers, and there's.
I don't know. I think they're getting pretty rich too.
They're getting pretty rich too, but. There's.
But they're brands.
Really, it's such a business.
They're a brand.
And they're a brand.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. I'm not necessarily an artist, perhaps, but a brand for sure. And that seems to be sort of how you have to do it these days. And
well, that ain't me, babe.
Yeah.
It ain't you either.
It's I think I'm at a point now. I'm 48 now, and with age comes that giant.
Not give a fuckness.
I just don't give a fuck anymore. Yeah. I'm going to go out and do a show the way I want to do a show. If you don't like it, don't fucking come.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. But at the same time, promote.
There, that'll be, yeah. If you don't want to come to my zhitch, don't fucking come. That'll be my new tagline. Yeah.
Obscurity is the new fame.
Yeah.
Tiny Bill Cody told me that.
Really
Obscurity is the new fame,
yeah.
for sure. So do you, when you're doing, say you're doing your art or you're doing the film, do you also put the music part of you and do a soundtrack kind of in the background as you're doing that as well? Like,
yeah, very much so. And I think part of I like figuring out how to do stuff myself. Mm. And I might have a lot more friends if I reached out. Yeah. But
well, what's more important?
Making right?
Comic books or friends?
Making art, right?
Making art, exactly. Yeah.
And
anybody can have friends.
That's right. Yeah. And so it's it's just the I don't know. I just when I think of something, like if there's usually it might be like an instrumental track or something that I've got that. Oh, that might fit nice with as far as film goes. I like, sometimes it's just nice to take, there's like when the lilacs are in bloom, nice blue skies behind it, and it's just waving in the breeze. And
Yeah.
you just get like a 2-minute film now on your phone.
Yep.
You know, that's another thing there too, is that wherever you go,
You've got a whole production
have
studio
a whole production
in your pocket.
studio
Yeah.
in your pocket, which is amazing and also really overwhelming. Like, you know, almost sometimes when you're out, you're like, I should be doing something. But,
But you
know,
are doing something.
But well, I'm doing
You're
something
goofing
now.
off with your
but
phone.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, I think I'm just a person who likes to have. Maybe I'm just making work for myself, but I like to have, you know, a project I'm working on that, you know, as soon as I'm done, I'm just looking for the next project.
Sure,
you
yeah.
know, like
keep
it's,
that.
yeah,
Keep
it
the coal
going,
that
right?
keeps
Yeah,
that train
yeah.
rolling. Keep shoveling
It's
that coal in. Yeah.
I think the pleasure for me is in the creating.
For sure.
It's not, you know, like I don't think I would necessarily like to tour Canada singing my songs every night and sleeping in shitty motel rooms in the back of my car. And,
Right.
you know, like it's, you know, I don't need that right now. I
Right.
can sit in my back room. I can record some songs and just put them on the internet, and I'm done.
Yeah, and walk to your
Instagram,
front
boom.
room and
walk to your
yeah.
front room, and you're
yeah.
done. Yeah.
Yeah, hey man, and you're peaceful with it, and to know your lane and be good with that. As not a lot of people have a lot of inner peace in this world, man. It doesn't seem like it anyway, but
No,
but,
it doesn't.
It seems
doesn't.
like you do.
Well, we're getting there.
Yeah,
Part of
and
the journey, that's
and
what it-
the turmoil you can phase shift it into art, and then you're going to give yourself some more inner peace when you finish that project.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for
Totally,
sure,
man.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's been a great pleasure having you on the show. If we're going to look for you, what
If you were to
YouTube,
look for me,
you got socials. Give us your
YouTube,
handles.
The YouTube I had, YouTube is, I think I'm on there. I had registered for a YouTube account when my eldest son was very young, so I think my YouTube channel might actually be called Super Spidey Boy.
Super Spidey Boy. Why not?
But
Gary,
yeah.
are you mad that he took that domain? You wanted that domain, didn't you?
Yeah, sorry, Gary. Yeah.
He's Batman. Super Batman boy.
You're going to have
Yes.
to be Super Spidey Boy, too. And, yeah, Instagram at Greg Moverley is
Right.
probably... I love Instagram, man.
Yeah.
That's great. That's how I've got all my recent gigs. And, yeah, it's just real nice. It's real nice getting out into the community, too, because there's different people out now than was when I was going out before the pandemic, right?
Right.
Like the city's shifted, city's changed, and there's a lot of young folkies out there.
That's great. Yeah.
It's nice to see. So it's nice coming in as one of the.
I think movies like Complete Unknown are
yeah,
inspiring
yeah.
the young folks to pick up the guitars and the harmonicas again, which is
Yeah,
always.
yeah. But I'll be on King William next
Oh, the
Tuesday.
the street fest there.
The
that was
Street Fest
organized
there,
by
yeah.
Mac Student.
And I'll be
put that
there
together.
unplugged, and I'll be doing a bunch of folk and old time bluegrass songs.
That's
It'll be
great.
good times. Yeah.
Well, you want to play us out, Greg?
Play. All right, I sure will. I'm gonna just switch to the banjo, I think, here.
Okay. You want me to
Well,
talk,
while we
Kimberly?
do a quick switch over,
Yeah.
we've got a lot, which I will touch on next segment. We got a lot of submissions over the summer, which is
For,
really encouraging from right across this country.
To be guests or to be
on the
played
air,
on the station?
to
Yeah.
submit songs to be considered to be playing on.
That's
air.
amazing.
Yeah, we got quite a few, which I'm really happy about. And please keep them coming by all means. Music director at canucktunes.ca.
Any more new channels on the site? Any more new DJs coming up on Canuck Tunes?
Oh, we still got Max.
got Max?
Hatter, Saturdays at 3. That's still going on. He was in attendance during the Dundas Cactus Festival with us, and it's your festival.
Nice.
Being the man about town, what's the guy's name? I can't think of it right now, but he was being that guy.
That's great. Shaking hands and kissing babies.
That's right.
Right
That's
on.
right. So we're always looking up, always adding to our catalog library,
Yes.
and always looking like
All
this
Canadian
show,
all the time.
looking for always new guests and
Yes.
new sounds, and
Everything new.
indeed.
And some old stuff, too.
And some old stuff too. And this is one of my newer-ish songs, I guess. It's called Shades of Grey.
Shades of Grey.
Shades of Grey has very little to do with the book.
Well, great pleasure having you on, Greg. Greg Moverley, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. I made $1, so I called it a day. Went downtown to catch a matinee. Wasn't black and white, so they say, but it looked to me to be all in shades of gray. Shades of gray are everywhere. Shades of gray are getting in my hair. Better be careful how you're living out there. Shades of gray are everywhere. Went to a diner, tried to get a bite, but they served me up some coffee that they made last night. To me it was wrong, but for them it was right. Who am I to judge or to put up a fight? Shades of gray are everywhere. Shades of gray are getting in my hair. Better be careful how you living out there. Shades of gray are everywhere. Went to a bar just to get a beer. Hang on, I left up there. I thought I'd clear my head, so I went for a beer. And it sure is funny what you overhear. Sounds like everybody's living out their own fear, hoping it doesn't show when they look in the mirror. Shades of gray are everywhere. Shades of gray are getting in my hair. Better be careful how you living out there. Shades of gray are everywhere. I spent my $1, so I went back home. I did my best to get a little time alone, but the whole dang world is on my telephone. Everybody's got a point of view that's their own. I said everybody's got a point of view that's their own. Shades of gray are everywhere. Shades of gray are getting in my hair. Better be careful how you living out there. Shades of gray are everywhere. All right, thanks everybody. Enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you.
You have been listening to Greg Moverley, completing our first segment to our first fall edition of Shake It Up Radio on Canuck Tunes Online Radio. Don't go away. We will be back with Stella in about 15, 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here at the Cat and Fiddle. We shall return. Canuck Tunes. All Canadian. Always.